はい、どうも、しげです。クリスマスの夜になんとなくやっていくフレンチ家に起きた奇妙な出来事というゲームをやっていこうかなと思います。はい。操作方向いまいち分かってない。
I'm just gonna start at the beginning with the house.
とりあえずことの始まりからちょっと待って。オプション操作方向R1 って全部決定かよ。やりづれえな。ちょっとね、明るく調整、これでいいかな。操作方法がいまいち分かってないけど、
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
操作方法がいまいちね、分かんないんだからね。なんせ思いつきでやったからさ。
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
私11歳の時までここに住んでいただけれど、家の半分は立ち入れないままだった。ルプニキさんこんばんは。なんか思いつきでやったゲームなんです、やり始めたゲームなんですけど、いまいち操作性が分かってなくて。読み方なんかね、重要テキストが早いよ。読み切れないんだけど。テキスト読み切れないんだけど、どうしようか。ルイスの兄さん遅すぎるよ。戻ってきたの初めてだった。おい、ちょっとチュートリアルも何もなしか、これ。うわぁ、やりづれえ。操作説明もほとんどないだ。
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
私が知ってると思って言ったのかもしれない。それとも謎を解くために私が戻ってくると思ったのかもしれない。やべえな、これ。俺の滑舌力が試されるけど、自信ないよ。そんな短い時間で強制的に流れてくるやつを。長いこと誰もここに、短いって短いっていうテロップが。もうちょっと長く流してくれね。話が分からねえよ、これ。本音を言えば家を相続したこと、あとはもう戻ってくるとは思わなかった。でも今は家族に関して家そのものにしか答えられない疑問がある。ほう。家は覚えていた。その通り、そのものを夢で見たのと同じ。もうちょっとテロップを自分で手動で流す要素が欲しい。なんで勝手に自動で流すのよ、これ。
house made me uncomfortable in a way I
子供の
couldn't put
頃
into
うまく言え
words.
ないけれど、この家は私を落ち着かす、噛ん
Now,
だ。
as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were.
17歳になってな
I
ん
was afraid
なん
of
と
the
言えばよ
house.
かったのか分かる家を恐れていたんだけど、あのマインちょっと操作性がそこから入るんかい。
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
まあね、ちょっとトイレ行ってきます。はい、戻りました。酔っ払った勢いってなんとなくやり始めたんだけどね。なんか、面白いのか、そんなのかどうなのか、いまいち微妙なところなんですけど。もし声がね、聞こえづらかったら、
For the first time in years,
お願いします。よいしょ。久しぶ
I
りに
felt like I was home.
家にいる気分がした。
But instead of a family, there were just
でも
memories
家
of
族の
one.
代わりにあるのは記憶の抜け殻。
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick
ルイ
of
スが
eating
缶詰
salmon.
工場に
Except our
働き
cat,
出してか
Molly.
ら、みんなにやがて先に嫌気がさしてきた。テロップが短いよ。
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
私たちが去った夜のままテーブルは散らかっていた。
It was like a bomb had gone off,
まる
killing
で爆弾
everyone
が
but
落ちて
sparing the
みんなが
furniture.
殺されたけど、家財道具だけ無事に残ったみたいな。無事に残ったみたいな。
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just
家の
too
中
much
で
of
特に
it,
変なこと
like
こ
a
ろがなかっ
smile
た。
with too many teeth.
読み切れねえんだけど。
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit. Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
どうしよう。いまいち話が頭に入ってこないんだけど。どういうことってこれ。いまいちなんかびっくりするところもないけど。
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin. The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Horror のジャンルで検索してあったゲームなん
Barbara
で
was a
す
child star for
け
2
ど、
years, until America grew out of it. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
なんかこ
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947. I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
あ、これのこれの軟禁状やったんや。
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
いまいちなんかあれだな。
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh, なんかね、びっくりする要素がなかったらこれただただ黙々とやることになるんだけど、 なんかな。
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
寝なさい。だって。食べたの。
I ate a lot of things that night.
まだ序盤やからね。話的にはあれかもしれんけど。奇妙なこと。おい、何も起きねえぞ。
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back. My Halloween candy was all gone. Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
えどういうこと？猫になった。
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
いまいち話がつかめないんだけど。奇妙だけどこれ。
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up and Suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
なんか
Rabbits.なんか I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up,
疲れた。
and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't
うわ
stop eating.
丸飲みしたてやウサギ。
And suddenly, I was a shark. I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals.
コントロールしづらいんだけど、なんでこれ。やりづれな。え、あ、やって取れた。
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.がいまいちやな。あ、いたいたいた。 Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed. Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, and I moved real quiet. I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
いまいちゲームの方意味がわからんがな。
As passenger, I was still hungry. To cross the water, I swelled into new, something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe. I got closer and closer. All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
美味しいって。過去の自分の日記かな。
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting. I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here. This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
いや、同じ鍵で開けれるんかい。
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
え？何この屋敷？
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down. I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about
ど
my
んだ
brother.
け揺らすな。よいしょ。おお、ぐるんぐるん。メガもある。
The day he made up his mind to fly, and he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
まあなんかいまいち話がいまいちつかめないけど、まあ、今回はここまでにしましょう。なんとなくやり始めたので、まあ、次回はやるかわからないですけど、
Edie roped off Calvin's half
ま
of
た
the
次回
room.
よかったら見に来てください。それでは。